We're here at Cannes to introduce the Yogi Foundation to the world. We're embarking on this next chapter for the organization, this next chapter of philanthropic support for the world. And we wanted to introduce this organization in an environment that values creativity as a form of good. And so we're here to start to screen some of our films and introduce the organization as a force for good in the world that will hopefully extend itself to other opportunities for collaboration and partnership. Yogi is a really interesting organization. It's been around for over 50 years, and it's always been a tea company. It's also always been a B2B company. And over the last several years, it's been going through an evolution from B2B to D2C, directly talking to people and having a voice and demonstrating a different way of doing business. I've been surprised coming into this organization to learn about the integrity of the individuals who work there, from the board all the way down. They're very much walking the talk in terms of their values and their vision of the world and how they can bring that to life through sustainable and regenerative sourcing practices, through global B Corp certification, through employer and choice and religious freedom awards. I mean, they really are walking the talk at every level. There is clear intention at every level, and that's something I have not seen in any organization I've worked with in my career. So we're here to start to plant some seeds around the kind of the rebirth of the Yogi Foundation and to establish Yogi as a brand that's really committed to storytelling in a way that, again, creates that sense of appreciation and connection and can inspire change. One project that we've been working on over the last year and a half is a series of films that highlight the communities in which Yogi Tea sources ingredients from. This is also connected to some of the projects that are from the foundation itself. So we wanted to embark on a new form of storytelling that could bring these communities and this work to life in a way that would really inspire curiosity and spark conversation in a meaningful way. Now, these communities are farming communities, and we know film, and there's a battle tradition of farmer storytelling, right? The sun is low, the mood is somber, and so how could we reimagine what that story looks like? So we partnered with not only the communities to create films around what they do and what brings meaning to their lives, but also partnered with people of influence to support the narrative of that. So that way we're bringing together authentic storytelling, documentary storytelling in a new form, partnering with people of influence, celebrities, to really elevate this work in a meaningful way and then share that with the world and create more opportunities for people to connect with the story. So we honed in on 3 beloved spices, ginger, cinnamon, and cardamom, and we went to those places to understand what makes up that spice. The ritual, the culture, the heritage, the pastime, the environment, all of these things end up into this ingredient from in India, in Sri Lanka, in Guatemala, and we enjoy them in the Western world, but we have no context around the stories of these ingredients and where they come from, or the people who cultivate them. Co-creating these films and the story with these communities, and then identifying individuals of influence who are value aligned, really we're committed to the mission. How do we create appreciation and awareness for where our food comes from? And they came in and said, yeah, we want to help tell that story. The next chapter for the Yogi Foundation seeks to inspire our collective sense of possibility. When we looked at the nonprofit landscape, we found millions of organizations who are already addressing all of the critical unmet needs of our time. And many of those organizations are very well funded and experts in their field. So that's a beautiful bed of opportunity for partnership. We don't need to reinvent the wheel in some of those categories, even regenerative agriculture, climate change, climate and environmental conservation, right? But what we noticed in this landscape is that there seems to be a gap in organizations, particularly philanthropic organizations, who are committed to inspiring possibility, to demonstrating a different way of being, to doing good and making good visible. Because if no one knows about all the good that's happening in the world, then we get sucked into the vacuum of fear and despair that we so easily access on our mobile devices. And we know that what we give our focus to, what we focus on, expands. We create more of that. So if we want to reimagine the world, we need new stories, and we need to see different ways of being, new examples of doing good. And so that's what we're committed to, elevating the doing good in the world, reframing the challenges of our time, because that's what's necessary to reimagine the future.